Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My YouTubes are they're no more than 5 minutes. I can get in and out of what I have to tell you easily. Within that, I have a whole team of former IRS agents. A little about me: I worked at IRS for a decade. I was a revenue officer. I been doing this for actually 50 years. Next August, I am a national expert. You can look at all my TV interviews on my website at 777irs.com. I've just done 5 TV interviews actually in the last, I think, 3 months or 4 months, something like that. Anyway, if you need help in any area, you can call us. I have a whole team of former IRS agents. You can contact us in the description section below. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about is, did you have a bad, a stinky, or an IRS audit that you wished you could have changed? You didn't have the records at the time, you had an incompetent attorney, whatever. There are hundreds of reasons you may want an IRS audit do-over. Hundreds of reasons. People call me all the time, oh, I wished I didn't get the letter, or this happened, I had a bad accountant do the audit. Matter of fact, I got to write that down. I had a bad accountant. That's a really good term. You'll see one of my next videos on bad accountants and what you can do. Anyway, let me tell you what you can do. You have 2 options. If you had a bad accountant, you didn't have the records, whatever reason, you can go ahead and do 2 things. You can ask for an IRS audit reconsideration, or, by the way, check my video, I think about maybe 10 videos ago. Look for IRS audit reconstruction, or you can file an offer and compromise doubt as to liability. You have those 2 options if you had an audit that was just handled the wrong way for whatever reason. Yeah, IRS give you a second chance unless you went ahead and you went to tax court and tax court gave you a ruling. You can go ahead and have another day for an audit, which is really good news. Once again, your 2 options are the IRS audit reconsideration, and the other one is the offer and compromise doubt as to liability. There's a couple offers and compromise. This is specific. It's not the offer and compromise doubt as to collectability. It's the offer and compromise doubt as to liability. Completely different. You have to offer some money with the offer and compromise doubt as to liability. You can offer $1, believe it or not, and they'll open your case. But with that, the big thing you've got to know is you have to get the first audit that you had. You got to have the information there. You got to look and look at what, in fact, they said on the audit. Then you must have the information put together to refute what IRS said. Many people just want to send that in and say, hey, my audit went bad, can you give me another audit, or this happened during the audit. IRS is not going to do that. They will refuse those in a minute. You're going to have somebody look at the original audit and then put together records to refute that for IRS to change that. So there is some work on your part you're going to have to do. So you can contact IRS, or you can ask for your tax return for that year to irs.gov. They'll go ahead and they should attach the audit report to that, and that's how you start the process of refuting or changing your audit. Remember, you must have the records to go along and show IRS the original audit was wrong. So when if that case would come into me, I would pull the audit reconsideration, or I'd pull the offer doubt as to liability. I'd pull the original audit up, and then I'm looking at your records next. No records, IRS isn't going to work it. Anyway, we have former IRS auditors on staff, revenue agents, tax court liaisons, tax attorneys. So if this is small, you can do it yourself. If this is large, you may want to consider hiring somebody like us or whoever you trust to go ahead and do that. Anyway, if this information was good, please give me a subscription. The more subscriptions we have, it kind of moves us up the line. We do try to give you the information that you need from a former IRS agent, so at least you know the truth. Our information is the description section below. If you have a comment, I'd love to hear from you. Thank you very much.